And we are here on the Terrasse sur Auberge, and it's absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful morning. Thanks for being here, guys.
Pleasure, pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Okay, so I always love when we do the food segments here on breakfast television because I get to eat well, but this is good, interesting stuff because normally we're cooking. We got the grill going, we have some pan, we get some fire, but today we're doing some recipes that really don't involve any of that, right?
No, not at all. We're doing a shrimp ceviche we're going to start with, which is shrimp. And it's cooked totally in lime. So this, you just put in fresh lime juice. You cook it for probably about 8 hours. And we're going to add some...
I'm going to stop you right there.
Sure.
I'm going to stop you right there, Rob, because this is something I had no idea you could do.
Yeah.
There is no heat involved. The lime, the acidity, cooks the shrimp. I had no idea you could do that.
Totally. Yes, it does. You can use. You can also use any kind of fish. You can cook it in fish also. Probably about 8 hours, and it's fully cooked.
It's incredible. I had no idea. Okay, so now we got some fresh tomato on there.
Tomato, some onion, some jicama, which is a root vegetable, usually in South America. It's nice and crunchy, fresh.
Kind of like a turnip, is it?
Yeah, it's like a ground vegetable. Then we have tomatillo, and you have some cilantro.
Wow. I can smell that. It's smelling so fresh. All right, let's get that on the plate. We only have about 20 seconds here. This is going to be a really fun morning, guys, because this is the thing. We're not using any type of heat whatsoever. Everything we're making is fresh. It doesn't involve any cooking. I love it. Okay, so then we have some
guacamole.
Oh, okay, yeah, I love that.
And this is it. And you can add some, if you want with this also, you have a little bit of lime juice, and you can add cocktail sauce. What they really do is like your typical cocktail sauce. It's ketchup, horseradish, lime juice, and a bit of Worcestershire.
Cool. And so you listen, you can have some fun with it at home as well when you're plating it. Hey, guys, thanks so much. And hey, we're coming back. We got some more recipes coming up from Gaspar, guys. Basin here in the Old Port. I'm here with my buddies. We got Gerald, we have Rob from Gaspar giving us some great recipes this morning. Beautiful view from the Terrasse sur Auberge. Now, yes, we made some shrimp earlier, which I couldn't even believe that you guys actually, you can cook the shrimp in the lime. The acidity just cooks the shrimp by itself. Now we're doing a filet mignon tataki style, right?
That's it, correct. You just get a filet mignon and you sear it really quick, salt and pepper on the outside, olive oil, and now you can just put it in the fridge. You keep it cool, and whenever you want to use it, you can have it also for the next day. It's nice and ready to go, and you can put as much as you want on the plate. He's got also some zucchini here with a bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and roasted cauliflower pureed, and on the plate also.
Okay, that looks amazing. I can't wait to try that. And so obviously this takes a little bit more prep, but once it's seared, you put it in the fridge, and then you just pull it out whenever you want.
Ready to go, correct, yeah.
The cauliflower puree, that's easy to make as well? Or?
Absolutely, yes. You just put it in the oven, salt, pepper, olive oil again, just you want to roast it. After puree with a bit of cream, a bit of butter, and you put it in a little squeeze bottle or whatever you'd like. You can dollop or use it. It's really good. It's really tasty.
You know, one thing we should mention, obviously we wanted to be outside. It's such a gorgeous morning. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about Gaspar. It's right below us, and it's a really kind of cool, quintessential, I'd say, Old Port restaurant with a stone. Yes. It's beautiful.
Yes, we have downstairs, it's more tavern style, so you have ribs, done really beautifully, a nice barbecue sauce we have house made. We also have a terrace on the right out front there. It's really beautiful. You can sit out front and you can see the Old Port. It's just a beautiful view. Really lively kind of feel, laid back, but it's a great atmosphere there.
Great location, right on Rue de Commune, guys. Coming up, more recipes from Gaspar. We're going to be doing some pickling coming up at the end of the hour. You're absolutely right, Alex. The view is amazing. The food's been amazing. We've done our shrimp. We've done our filet mignon tataki style. Now we're doing a pic assiette. Now, if you missed any of the recipes this morning, go to btmontreal.ca. The videos will be up there later. You can follow along with us. Now, this is something that's really popular on the menu at Gaspar. I've seen a lot of different ingredients, some pickled, some marinated. What do we have here?
We have marinated mushrooms, marinated red peppers, roasted, so we roast that really fast, get the skin off. Balsamic, the mushrooms are white balsamic, the red peppers are dark balsamic, but basically almost the same thing, but we have fresh lime zest, some thyme within the mushrooms, a bit of garlic, Then we pickle our cauliflower and jalapenos in-house also. This is honestly one of my favorite dishes. It's one of the things that you can pick at. You have your cheeses, which is all Quebec cheese, some oca. We have prosciutto, 24-month aged prosciutto, Spanish chorizo, some croutons, and...
Can you just stop talking, Rob? Because
sorry,
honestly, I'm
it.
salivating right now.
It's one of my favorite dishes,
yeah. We got to get into this in a second. You said, you know, some of the pickled items here. Maybe some of the viewers at home like to try pickling. What are your tips on doing so?
It's pretty much simple. You just want to cook up, you heat up some sugar with a bit of salt. We use apple cider vinegar and some water. So equal amounts of water, equal amounts of vinegar. For about a liter, I think I put in about 100 grams of brown sugar. And from there, you can just use your imagination. You can put any vegetable you want in there. With our cauliflower, we'll put in fresh thyme, a bit of garlic. I like to put in Kenya beans and some carrots and stuff like that. It's just, you be creative with all you want, fresh herbs and vegetables. And it's one of those things you can just... You have it in the fridge. Whenever you're ready, you can pull it out. When you have friends come over, make a little platter, cheese, a little bit of wine, and it's beautiful.
And, you know, traditionally, a lot of people, you know, love to use the jars. But you were saying, you know what, you can use kind of any container. It's just not going to last quite as long.
Exactly. You just put it in a plastic if you want, just something, but definitely something plastic. Right. Not aluminum, because the acidity gets the aluminum. But for the most part, yeah, just put it in a plastic container, and you're ready to go.
Okay, I'm ready to go on this, and that Quebec cheese just looks amazing, guys. Hey, more recipes from Gaspar coming up a little bit later. I gotta eat. Absolutely gorgeous. What a view of Old Montreal, and the sun has gone behind the clouds, though. We're feeling some light raindrops here, but that's kind of nice, right?
It is nice, yeah. It was with the sun, it was really hot before, but now we're getting cooled off, right?
We were being blinded by the sun earlier this morning. So it's really cooled down. It's nice here. Now I'm seeing some tomatoes here, some fresh mozzarella. This is just a really kind of simple dish you can impress your friends with. Yes, well,
we get a little bit more fancy. We'll use heirloom tomatoes, which heirloom tomatoes are just pretty much tomato seeds that have been handed down through generation to generation, and they're not usually the prettiest heirloom tomatoes. I mean, they're a little bit more warped and stuff, but that's what way it's supposed to be. That's the way the fruit's supposed to be. We're just so used to having in the grocery stores these round, beautiful red tomatoes, but that's not what a tomato should be. It should be deformed and stuff like that. So we have heirloom tomatoes, some fresh basil, and we also made basil pesto. So it's roasted pine nuts, a bit of garlic, some fresh olive oil, some basil, and we blended that in and put that on there. It's just nice and fresh, simple to do. If you have some friends over, you just sit down and munch on that, some nice bread and a glass of wine.
You know, it's such a good point that you made. You know, you always see the vegetables in the grocery store. They look absolutely beautiful. That's not really how vegetables are supposed to look, guys. No. Now, where do you go as a chef? I mean, maybe the viewers at home, you know, obviously they have their favorite grocery stores around Montreal. What's your favorite place to get good, fresh
honestly, products? The two places that I go to would definitely be Jean Talon Market and even Atwater Market, too. And at Jean Talon Market, there's also a little place down there. It's more Spanish. They have more South American. It's just around the corner there too, and that's where you can get a lot of I'll get the jicama and some tomatillos and stuff like that there. So they have also exotic foods and stuff like that, and it's fresh. You get to pick out what you want, you know.
Love it.
Yeah.
And now one thing we should mention. This is the Terrasse sur l'Auberge, a great place to watch the fireworks. People watch as well. But downstairs is Gaspar. That's where you guys are.
Exactly,
what's the vibe like in there?
It's really laid back. It's really fun. Thursday nights we have a DJ, I believe, on Thursday nights, so it gets loud. Not too loud, but it's still the good music. And you know, it's just good, wholesome food. You know, ribs, burgers. We have mac and cheese on there with lardon, and it's just good food, simple food done very well.
Guys, thank you so much for having us here, showing us all these amazing recipes. You check out btmontreal.ca. A little bit later in the videos section, we're going to have all the segments that we did this morning up there, and you can follow along with us and you know, make some amazing, fresh, easy-to-make dishes. Tomorrow, we're actually just going around the corner here in the Old Port. We're going to Bevo Pizza Bar. I'm going to be flipping some dough. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.